You can't identify a person by its smile. The smile.
Oh, come on, bro. That's easy. All right, everyone, say who it is with me. In 3, 2, 1. That's Kakashi's girlfriend. And on a side note, did you see those pearly whites?
Bro looks like he came straight from a Colgate commercial.
10 out of 10 dentists recommend doing the 8 gates.
Women with a time machine? I am your granddaughter. Oh wow, really? Men with a time machine. Black Zetsu is going to betray you and use your body to summon Kaguya. Thanks, bro. We got this.
Yeah, no, this is 100% accurate. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I will always be under the stance that we should not have had Kaguya. Madara should have been the final villain, not some damn alien rabbit that we found out about 4 episodes prior. I don't care how big her mommy Rasengans are, it was an absolute cop-out by Kishimoto because he wrote himself into a wall making Madara too strong, so he had to use this to get rid of Daddy Uchiha.
Ninjas have to be discreet. Naruto?
Bro, I swear, homie walks up into every fight looking like he's a whole orange juice commercial. Bro, I am thoroughly convinced the only reason he has ever been able to sneak up on anyone is because of Shadow Clone Jutsu. He has his clone run up and distract him while Naruto sneaks up from behind. Like, bro, I swear if Naruto didn't know Shadow Clone Jutsu, he would have died a long time ago. I wonder where the enemy could be. I don't know. But that orange starburst over there in the bushes looks suspicious. And then when he gets the Ninetales cloak, it's even worse. Like, it's a good thing he gets super speed in that mode because homie turns into a flapping lava lamp.
Shisui Uchiha commits seppuku. Itachi murders all of the Uchiha clan. Sasuke kills Itachi. Kaguya kills Obito. Zetsu kills Madara.
Bro, you already know, and like, obviously, we couldn't see it, but you already know, when Madara was killed by Zetsu, way off in the distance, laying down on the ground, Tobirama was just laying there, laughing his head off like,
That's what you get, you sorry excuse for a Raditz.
Bro, I don't know where it is at, but...
Shut up and take my money!
Like, bro, what we got here? We got some ramen, we got some dango, some dumplings, some takoyaki, some drank, like...
Yes.
And you saw those kunai on the table, like, dog. I know they probably are plastic, and you probably get utensils like chopsticks, but I'm 100% using that kunai to pick up food. Might be a little difficult to eat the ramen, but hey, we'll get there.
Danzo after the Uchiha massacre.
Like, bro, I'm telling you, homie went out there to the massacre site and started plucking those boys like strawberries. And I've got so many questions about it. Like, 1, where did he get the idea to just, like, put him in his arm?
Big brain.
2, I'm sure at some point, Hiruzen had to have seen at least one of the dead bodies, and he just did not question the fact that, like, hey, wait a minute. Why don't any of them have eyes? Like, what did Danzo do? Tell him Itachi took him? Like, yeah, he just plucked them all out and put them in a picnic basket and left.
That makes sense to me.
And 3, I get that he hides his arm most of the time, like, but at the same time, Hiruzen is with Danzo all the time. You don't think that Hiruzen would, at some point, notice, like, hey, wait a minute. Something's not right here, Danzo. Why do you got the Infinity Gauntlet on your arm?
Rare picture of Naruto doing fireball jutsu.
I don't know what this is from, but I'm almost 100% certain that it has to be a filler episode because Tenten is in the picture. And 2, I'm gonna take a guess and say this is because he ate something spicy, and so his 1,000 Years of Death target is gonna be doing that later on.
Me talking trash about Sakura on Facebook.
Yeah, no, agreed. Sakura sucks. That's me on Facebook, and Reddit, and Instagram, and TikTok, and YouTube. I haven't gone on LinkedIn yet, though. Either way, you get my point, Sakura sucks. Although, I am in the rare group to say that Sakura isn't useless per se.
What?
Like, she is useful, she can heal, especially fish, and she is theoretically stronger than the majority of ninja, besides, like, the main cast, but at the same time, she still sucks, because she's ridiculously stupid. She says dumb things like, I finally caught up with these two, and I'm gonna take the title of Hokage away from you guys.
What?
Like Sakura, honey, forehead, When you say things like that, the fish that you healed has more IQ than you.
I have a pen. I have a book. Ah, Uchiha dead.
You know, theoretically, I'm pretty sure it would just be faster for Tobirama himself to just kill the whole Uchiha clan instead of taking the, like, I don't know, like 7 to 10 hours that it would take to write everyone down in a notebook, because there's a lot of Uchiha. But at the same time, I could totally see him taking the time to do it just for the simple fact that he could make them die in, like, ridiculous ways. Like, if he was still alive, I could totally see Tobirama just writing down Madara. Death by using Susanoo to chop off his own selfie stick.
Meeting with best friend. Girls? Boys?
Yeah, no, for once, I don't think I can agree. I don't think this one's very accurate. I can't personally say I've just walked up to my homie in bed and like, hey, yo, what's good? And then just like lightning bladed him in the face. It's a lot more like fist bump and then like, hey, yo, bro, trying to go get some ramen? Yeah? Alright, bet. And then we Naruto run the whole way there.
The face your classmates make when you ask a really dumb question in class.
Yeah, no, this one's accurate. It's also the face that every single Naruto fan made when Sakura said she loved Naruto.
Jiraiya stares directly in the eyes of Itachi, showing who really is the boss. Kisame, run!
I've been seeing this image go around a lot lately, and I feel like I want to give a little clarification on it. 1. Itachi is already pretty drained because he used Tsukiyomi on Sasuke. 2. As we all know, he was actually a good guy, and so obviously he's allied with the Leaf, and the last thing he's trying to do is start an all-out war with a Sannin in the middle of the village. And 3. I'm still thoroughly convinced, even with Sage Mode, if Itachi was fresh, I'm pretty sure Itachi and Kisame could hold their own against him.
Bro, this ain't even a meme, this is just sick. And I like how like the little Naruto right in the front is standing right under his chin, so it looks like kind of like a goatee.
Heck, I would take this design over the Ellen DeGeneres one we have now.
My mom wants me to become a doctor. My dad wants me to be an engineer. I want to be Hokage.
Yeah, get it right, Mom and Dad. Gosh, who needs a 6-figure salary career when I can Naruto run down the hallway and tell all of my teachers believe it?
So, no one in the Sand Village was able to touch Gaara, but 3 Genins from Konoha were able to touch and injure him?
This makes a seriously good point. Like, bro, they're trying to portray Gaara as some big bad enemy. You're telling me not a single one of the Jonin from the Sand Village could beat Gaara? That's pretty sad. Like, no wonder they needed the Sound Village's help and still got clapped. Because I'm sorry, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm personally almost certain that every single main Jonin from the Leaf Village could clap Gaara in less than 0.2 seconds. Like, during that time of the Chunin exams, Rock Lee and Sasuke were injuring Gaara, and bro, they weren't even remotely close to people like Kakashi and Guy, or even Asuma, well, maybe Kurenai, but that's beside the point. Kurenai probably would have put Gaara to sleep. But you get my point. The Sand Village is bigger trash than Sakura.
No one? Me at 3 AM realizing why Kakashi's mask didn't burn up when he used Fireball Jutsu?
Huh. My only assumption for that is the fact it basically seems like the way Fireball Jutsu works, it's like when you're blowing air, like that little stream of air starts like a very small flame, kind of like a spark, a small flame, and then it projects and becomes the big fireball. It's not like your Charizard where it's just like a big like flamethrower coming out of your mouth. But I don't know, that's just my theory, because you could ask the same exact question about whenever they used Fireball Jutsu, a lot of people will like do this, you know, and so like the flame will go like through this little area right here. Why didn't that get burned? Who knows?
Me during exams? My teachers.
So I kind of get the point of this meme, but I feel like it would be more accurate if it was Byakugan and not Rinnegan. Because obviously the Sharingan is like, yeah, I'm gonna copy. But the Rinnegan's not like, I can see everything to prevent that. Like, no, that's the Byakugan. The only way this makes sense is if, like, your teacher has, like, 6 other teachers just standing around the room watching you guys. And if that's the case, then I feel like you guys might have a bigger problem on your hands.
The entire Shinobi war arc in a nutshell.
Yeah, basically. Because, I mean, let's be honest here. The other reanimations, that was cool and all, seeing all the old characters and things like that. But they were almost completely worthless. they accomplished pretty much next to nothing. Meanwhile, like 80% of the casualties from the war were because of Daddy Uchiha. And then the other 20% were caused by his pet porcupine or turtle or I don't know, what would you call it, Ten Tails?
Finally, a worthy opponent. Our conversation will be legendary.
This has gotta be one of my favorite Naruto memes of all time, just due to the fact that it basically sums up the entire series. Like, this is literally 90% of Naruto's fights in a nutshell. Naruto's secret technique, Dr. Phil no Jutsu.
Rappers rapping about depression and their sadness? TikTokers?
Dog, that is so accurate. Like, TikTokers be dancing in the weirdest situations. Like, I swear on Naruto's left pinky toe, I've seen a video where a TikToker was doing a TikTok dance while their grandma was in the hospital. Like, their grandma was literally 3 feet behind them in a hospital bed. Meanwhile, she was out here hitting, like, the whoa or whatever it is. I don't know. Like, Granny Tsunade's back there literally on a breathing machine, and you think it's the perfect time to hit the Cupid Shuffle? I guarantee that's the same kind of person that's gonna say Naruto's the guy from Fortnite.